Everyone on your feed is telling you the same thing. Vending machines are free money. Buy one machine, make $50 to $150 a month, do nothing, get rich. It's now one of the most searched businesses in the country. So I did the boring thing nobody on TikTok does. I ran the actual numbers. What it really costs to own a vending machine, what it really pays, and whether this is the easiest money you'll ever make, or a trap dressed up as passive income. On paper, it's perfect. No employees, no storefront, no rent, no experience. You buy a machine, you fill it with soda and chips you bought cheap, and people feed it dollars around the clock while you sleep. That's the pitch. And it's why how to start a vending machine business gets searched hundreds of thousands of times a year. The barrier to entry is almost nothing compared to a restaurant or a franchise. But low barrier to entry and easy money are two completely different things. So let's build this business from zero and see where the money actually goes. First, the machine itself. A brand new combo machine, snacks and drinks in one, runs $3,000 to $6,000. But almost nobody starts new. A refurbished machine costs between $1,500 and $3,000, and for your first one, that's the smart move. Next, the part the hype videos skip. The card reader. Nobody carries cash anymore. A tap-to-pay reader from a company like Nayax or Cantaloupe costs around $150 to $300 up front, plus a monthly fee and a cut of every sale. Skip it, and you lose more than half your customers. Then your first fill of inventory, roughly $200 to $400, to stock a machine top to bottom. Add an LLC and a sales tax permit, another $50 to $500 depending on your state. You already have the car you'll use to restock. Add it up. Your realistic all-in cost for one machine, ready to earn, is about $2,500 to $4,000. Not nothing, but far cheaper than almost any other business you could own. So far, the dream holds. Here's where it gets real. How much does a machine make? The honest answer nobody wants to give you. It depends entirely on one thing: location. The exact same machine can be a goldmine or a paperweight, and the only variable is the foot traffic in front of it. A machine in a dead office lobby might do $150 a month in sales. That same machine in a busy gym, a hospital, a factory floor, or a college dorm can pull $600 to over $1,000. And the per-item math is genuinely great. You buy a soda in bulk for maybe 40 cents. You sell it for $1.50. A bag of chips costs you a quarter, sells for $1. That's the engine that makes people fall in love with this business. The markup is real. The problem is never the markup. The problem is everything that eats it. So let's take a solid average machine doing $400 a month in sales and watch that number shrink. First, cost of goods. The soda and snacks you're selling cost you roughly 40 to 50% of every sale. There goes half. Second, card processing and telemetry. The fees on that reader take another $10 to $15 a month plus a percentage of every swipe. Third, and this is the one the gurus never mention, location commission. That gym or office building letting you park your machine there. They usually want a cut. 10 to 20% of your sales just for the spot. The better the location, the bigger the cut they demand. Then the small bleeds that add up. Fuel and your own time to restock. Products that expire on the shelf. The occasional theft or vandalism. And machines break. A jammed coil or a dead cooling unit is a repair bill and lost sales until it's fixed. So what's actually left? On that average $400 machine, after cost of goods, fees, commission and expenses, you're netting somewhere around $50 to $150 a month. Now look closely, because here's the twist. That $50 to $150, the exact number the hype videos promise you, isn't the easy part. It's what's left at the very end, after everything. They quoted you the finish line and told you it was the starting line. And that exposes the real truth of this business. One machine is not income. One machine is a hobby that buys you a tank of gas. The people actually making a living from vending aren't running one machine. They're running 10, 20, 50. This is a route business. You are the driver, the stocker, and the repairman. It is not passive. It is semi-passive at absolute best. A job you do in the early mornings that happens to scale. But it does scale. And that's the real opportunity. Get one location dialed in, prove your numbers, then land the next location and the next. A good machine pays back its own startup cost in roughly 12 to 18 months, and after that, it's profit, as long as the location stays busy. So is it worth it? Here's the honest verdict. It's worth it if you treat it like what it actually is. A route business built on great locations. If you're willing to hustle for the busy spots, negotiate the commissions, and scale past that first machine, vending can absolutely become real money with real freedom. It's not worth it if you believe the fantasy that you'll buy one machine, never touch it, and get rich. And one hard warning: watch out for business opportunity companies that sell you overpriced machines bundled with a promise of guaranteed locations. That's where most people lose their money. Remember, a lot of the people getting rich in vending aren't selling soda. They're selling machines and courses to you. The machine is real. The markup is real. The passive part is the lie. If this saved you from a $4,000 mistake or talked you into your first machine, subscribe. Every week we break down the real economics of a business you've thought about owning. Next up, the one everyone thinks is a goldmine and almost nobody profits from: the laundromat. See you there.